gone insane. Whether that means manic depression, bipolar disorder, paranoid schizophrenia, temporary psychosis, long life neuroses. Take your pick. And this also goes out to everyone who doesn't even know that they've gone insane. Now, when do you realize that you've gone insane? And is it too late to go back? Is it too late? Is it too late? Is it too late? Is it too late? I'm asking you. Is it too late to go back? And go back to what? Sanity? What is sanity when you're existentially bound to the ever-corrosive question of why? 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 Why must the ones I plead with always be the ones who shrug their shoulders, roll their eyes, squint so hard, but their heads turn sideways, kind of like what you're already doing to me right now? Oh, right. It's 'cause you've seen this shit 1,000 times in the theater of my eyes, or someone else's eyes. The mind is a solitary confinement. The mind is a solitary confinement. The mind is a solitary confinement. I'm just living out my senses. I'm counted down. 333 months, 9,800 days, 236,000 hours, 15 million minutes. My timeline is just ticking away. It's just ticking away. Far, far away in some dimension, collecting all the memories that shelter deep within my brain that will last longer than I can withstand to remember. As it's decoding and unraveling itself within the dirty walls of my descending or ascending mind, whichever state I'm in and of itself, it echoes out screams of an irreversible dimension. You know what I'm talking about? A dimension that is unseen by those who know me. A dimension that is untouched by those who have unknowingly escorted me there. And by the look of your face, you're escorting me there. You know, a place where any communication to express the way you feel, the way you think, how you act is usually met with misunderstandings, miscommunication, illogical emotions manifested in manic episodes, the pursuits of pleasures, whether that be fucking, drinking, drugging, etc. And always an unrelenting hell of a private hell, yeah. The mind. Your self-loathing is your mind in a solitary confinement. It's a mantra, you can say it with me. The mind is a solitary confinement. The mind is a solitary confinement. The mind is a solitary confinement. And I know you're thinking, I must be out of my mind by now. Talking like this. Yeah, I'm so out of my fucking mind. Yeah, I want to be out of my mind so that I can get into yours. See, for me to be in your mind, I have to get out of mine, right? Yeah. So I prefer just to be like out of my mind so that I can get deep into yours, so I can understand whatever the hell you think you've understood. I want to figure out whatever the hell you figured out, because all I ever seem to come up with is the ultimate conclusion that this life, this material plane, this third dimension, this fucking life will always be a twilight zone, an unsolved mystery, an endless time warp filled with the suspense of strange realities. And I've been told to just stop. I've been told to just stop talking. Hearing you know, in my head, you're infecting me with all your ill ease, your disease. So please just stop. I can hear you in my fucking head. All your words are seeping through, executing all the images perfected within seconds, and then minutes, and then time and time again. That's now my memory banks with chills on my skin. Because the less I want to know, the more it triggers a resistance to this psyche so willingly open to illusions. Yeah, I've been told to just shut the fuck up. Well, too goddamn bad, because I'm just getting started. Because my time, my sentence is just ticking away. It's just ticking away. It's just ticking away, far, far the fuck away in some dimension, and I'm here remembering that it's so easy to lose yourself. It's so easy. It's so fucking easy. I'm here remembering that I like to forget all the clandestine affairs that I had with insanity. Let me break that down. Late at night, during the day, in my bed, on endless random couches, on the subway bench, on the sidewalk bench, at the train station, at the bus stop, walking alone on crowded streets, in the midnight at the beach, when I'm staring out into the ocean. I'm staring out into the ocean, and I'm forgetting my name. I'm forgetting my face. I'm forgetting the time, the place, the era, the decade, my humble confusion. And instead, going back to wherever I live, just like lay down for a second, I find myself hopping off rooftops, howling naked at the moon, breaking bottles outside my windows. Yeah, this is a true story. And every obscene midnight that shuffles in a dawn too bright and presumptuous, as if I know what the fuck is going on. And I just want to know what the fuck is going on. what the fuck is going on. Do you know what the fuck is going on? 'Cause I don't. And maybe you can understand. Right? Maybe you can understand how a sun-kissed face turns into a shit-stained disgrace. Cause like I already told you, if you were following from the beginning, once you're smacked with the ever-corrosive question of why, what, when, where, how, who fucking cares? It bleeds out newly mutated sickness by the ways of a hard-knock life that's trying to figure this shit out. A dead-end street. A lost highway. Apocalyptic wet dreams and the overwrought desires for an end that never comes fast enough. Of everything that holds you fucking hostage. And what the fuck holds you hostage? Yes, it's your therapy session by now. What holds you hostage? Is it your ego? Is it your fears? Your insecurities? Your vulnerabilities? Time. Yourself. You have the answer yet? It's a breakdown. Just breaking it down. Just breaking it down. Reality breakdown. Reality breakdown. Reality breakdown. You want to break down reality? Go outside for like 5 seconds, 5 days, 5 months, 5 fucking decades. It's always the same. It's always the fucking same. You'll see your pristine sanity being stepped on by another shape-shifting predator, another wanton drunken fool like I already know some of you are tonight, another lost picturesque, and then you realize it's never too late to go insane. It's never too late to go insane. It's never too late to go insane, and here I am. Here I am, remembering all the collide and son affairs that I had with insanity, like late at night, during the day, in my bed, on endless random couches, on the subway bench, at the bus stop, at the train station, walking alone on crowded streets, and the midnights at the beach where I'm staring out into the ocean, and I'm forgetting my name, I'm forgetting my face, I'm forgetting the time, the place, the era, the decade, my indecent confusion, because by now it is fucking indecent, because I don't want to fucking know. I don't want to know. And I don't want to know that every fucking midnight will shuffle in a dawn that's just a little too bright, a little too insomniatic for myself, a little too presumptuous, as if I know what the fuck is going on, and I just want to forget. 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 I just want to forget that it's never too late. It's never too late to go insane. It's never too late to go insane. It's never too late to go insane! It's never fucking too late to go insane! And trust me, you've probably gone insane, so you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know that it's never fucking too late to go insane! And I want to forget every time that I have gone insane. And you know, whatever way that means for me, whichever way that means for you, but I know how it means for me, yeah, because I want to forget every time that I wanted to kill myself. Every time that I wanted to kill you, every time that I've been abused, every time I have abused, every time I've suffered from depression, PTSD, blah, 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 it's all the fucking same. Makes you go insane. Because the mind solitary confinement. I'm gonna give you a moment to think about it all. I'm just trying to recognize myself again and again in between the next indiscriminate distraction after another bout of silence. Silence as freedom. Freedom from all your ill-infested sound bites that surround me every inch of the day. You know? Like, I know I'm at a delicate moment, but I want to transform myself into one where I hear noise, it hits my sore spot, and I'm back to frantic, trying to rid the sound of cars honking, loud conversations, blaring music, the plates clattering, the sink dripping, the clanging of the radiator, the rats clove the fucking walls, and the sirens! Gotta become a goddamn siren song my fucking self. Well, here's my siren song. It's silence. I love the sound of silence. How it embraces me into an absence of sound. Yeah, an absence of your fucking sounds. Where that moment of my fucking freedom, my relief, is usually bashed away by, noise. That when I fucking hear it, man, it's just like, let me warn you. When you see someone being a little too silent, a little too quiet, you better watch the fuck out, because they might just be ready to fucking explode. See, I like my silence to be very loud and obnoxious. I like my silence to be very fucking loud and obnoxious, just like my voice. Yeah, my fucking voice resembles the everyday chaos because I'm chaotic without my sweet, sweet silence. Where silence hypnotizes you into a state of shock that when you hear it, you gotta fill it up with all these daily interruptions so that you can't fucking deal with yourself. Because I know when you hear silence, it feels like unbearable pain because all that's left is yourself. If you can handle yourself, and here I am. Here I am. Okay, I didn't come all the way from New York to hear you talk. It's the other way around. Got that? I hope you do, because I already warned, I think everybody in this fucking audience, how I'm gonna become if I'm a little too fucking quiet. Now, where do I begin? Because if you thought that was the beginning, that's a joke. Yeah. I used to give a shit. That's when your madness starts, when you give a shit. I used to give so many fucking shits before I got too wound up by the responsibilities of emotion. You know the ones I'm talking about. You know the ones I mean, right? The ones of love, being calm, being happy, being decent, which turns into hate, disgust, distrust, being hostile, being indecent, frying and dying up on the inside, where you end up cutting off so much where you're this fucking close before becoming robotically neurotic. Always overwrought with the high possibility of why bother. You see, I've turned my why into why bother. Why bother? Why bother? Why bother? Being hung up on a cross, hung up on a crisis, hung up on a feeling, and for what? Which reminds me, don't you think I'm pretty on the inside? The way I fold my indifference towards you with utmost casualness. Don't you think I'm pretty on the outside with all kinds of pain stretched out across my strutting posture, my sarcastic smiles, and my never-ending crises? Yeah, tell me I'm pretty. Tell me I'm pretty. Tell me I'm pretty fucking vain with this bacterial canvas of a body stretched to the maximum of your rose-colored periphery. Yeah, tell me I'm pretty. Is this apathy catching on yet? Is this repulsion catching on yet? Because I want to be contagious enough with this jaded sickness to pass it on to you and free myself of it all. Yeah, free myself of everything. Because like I already told you, I just want to fucking forget. I just want to forget. The silver lining, if you want some advice. Jason. The silver lining is not giving a shit anymore about anything in whichever way it's supposed to progress, transgress, regress, or depress in excess. Just let it be. Just go with the flow. Just let it go. Does that bear repeating? The silver lining is not giving a shit anymore about anything, whichever way it's supposed to progress, regress, transgress, or depress in excess. Just let it be. You know, just go with the flow. Just let it go. And as I turn back time, remembering all my thoughts, the good, the bad, the beautiful, the ugly, all of it. It just starts begging me, yeah. It just starts begging me. It just starts begging me. It just starts begging me. It just starts fucking begging me. It just fucking begs me, you know, it just begs me. It just fucking begs me. It begs and begs and begs and begs and begs. It begs.